You're welcome to Introductions to New Testament Greek with Moses Ife Adedoyin. Be attentive. Keep following. Don't go away. God bless you.
Hello. You're welcome to Lesson 7. May the Lord bless you in Jesus' name. On Lesson 7, on Introduction to New Testament Greek, we shall be considering second declension neuter nouns. Second declension neuter nouns. Here, neuter in English grammar depicts having a form which is not masculine nor feminine. That which is genderless, that which is sexless. Now, on neuter nouns, we shall be considering nouns that has endings as, omicron, and noon. So all nouns ending in omicron, noon are regarded as neuter. These include such words as paidion and teknon, both of which mean child. Paidia means child. Teknon also means child. So the two words are regarded as neuter. How do we therefore decline nouns that are neuter? Don't forget, when we perform declension in Greek, what do we follow? We follow the nominative, vocative, accusative, genitive, and dative case arrangement, and we group them under the singular and the plural form. Same also will be applied under the second declension of the neuter noun. For it should be noted that Greek has the words in different forms for each of the cases. Now, to decline a neuter noun, we will be making use of the word which means work. Work. And what is the Greek word for work? That is ergon. Ergon. Ergon is in the nominative form and it is singular. Now the singular nominative word for ergon is what? Ergon. The vocative still remains ergon. Accusative still remains ergon in the singular form. Now for the genitive we have ergou. Ergou. While the dative would be ergon. Ergon. Ergon is spelled epsilon, rho, gamma, omega with iota subscript. Now let's go over to the plural. The plural for ergon, nominative, we have it as erga. Vocative still remains erga. Accusative also is erga. Now for the genitive, we have it as ergon, that is of work. The dative will be what? Ergois. Ergois. Now let's look at things that are what being noted. If you look at the nominative, the vocative, accusative, the singular form remains the same. You need not to change anything. Both the stem and the inflection are the same. So also for the plural part. So when we have the nominative ergon, it means the subject for ergon, the word which means work, is what? Ergon, a work. Vocative, all work, or work just as an address. While accusative, the objective, ergon, in the objective case, that is work. Genitive ergul, that is of a work. And ergon, that will be to or for a work. And for the plural form, nominative, the subjective case for erga is still what? A work. Works. Works. Vocative, erga, that is all works or works as address. Accusative, the word in the objective case, plural, will be erga, that is works in the objective form. The genitive, plural, that is ergon, of works, of works. And the dative will be what? Ergois, to or for works. Now, in order to be very fast with our Greek lessons, let's consider the definite articles for the neuter nouns. The definite article for neuter nouns are declined as follows. We have the singular nominative as to. The accusative singular is also what? To. The genitive will be two of the two. Why the dative will be to, that is to the or for the. And the plural nominative, that's ta. Plural accusative, that's ta also, ta. The genitive is ton. The dative is toys. Hope you are following. That is to say, the definite article follows the ending of ergon. Exactly. But there are exceptions. If you look at the nominative and the accusative singular, we do not add the noun for it to be same as accusative masculine if noun is added. So we have the nominative and accusative singular of the definite article of neuter nouns as to. So that's the only exception to the endings. Now, let's consider neuter plural subjects. If you could remember, just as we have in Concord as a rule of grammar, Concord, you have to note that verbs agree with their subjects. Verbs agree with their subject. But in the case of neuter plural in Greek, the neuter plural subjects are followed by singular verbs. Neuter plural subjects are followed by singular verbs. In other words, neuter plural subjects are treated as though they were singular collective nouns. So therefore, when we have a word such as ta paidia, euriske, ta bliblia, that means the children find the books. In the English translation, you still follow your Concord rule, but in Greek, the neuter goes with the third person singular, finds. But while translating, we make use of what? Find. So ta paidia, that is the children. Euriske, which is he or she finds, is used with ta paidia. While we have ta bliblia, the books. Do you get that? So note that in the Greek translations, when you have the neuter plural subjects, it should be followed by singular verbs. Well, this rule is not kept very strictly, but it should always be followed by a student when translating into Greek. Try to note this. May the Lord bless you. Now let's go over to the vocabulary section. For lesson 7, here are the vocabulary. Agurion. Agurion. That means silver or money. Silver or money. The next, biblion. Biblion. That word means book. And that is what we call Bible. Bible comes from the word biblion. So it means book. Daimonion. Daimonion. That means demon. Dendron. 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 Dendron means tree. Tree. Ergon. You can remember that. That is what? Work. Euangelion. Euangelion means gospel. Take note. Do you remember what we tried to discuss on the the Greek alphabet? Whereby when we have gamma nasa, that is gamma gamma, gamma coming together without any other letter intruding, we have to pronounce the first gamma as So the word euangelion is not pronounced euagelon. No, euagelion. No, it is pronounced euangelion. Euangelion. That is the word which means gospel. The next, Aaron. Aaron. Aaron means temple. Temple. Can we move on? The next word is himation. Himation. That has rough breathing. Himation. Himation means garment. Garment. Can we move on? The next, Nemeion. 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 Nemeion means tomb. 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 The next word, mysterion. Mysterion. That is the word which means mystery. Paidion. Paidion means child. Another word which means child is teknon. Teknon. Now let's move over to the next. Ploion. Ploion means bolt. Bolt. The next word is poterion. Poterion. Poterion means cup. 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 A cup. Poterion. The next word is probaton. Probaton. Probaton means sheep. Sheep. The next word is prosopon. Prosopon. Prosopon means face. Face. The next word, semeion. Semeion means sign. A sign. Semeion. A sign. Take note. The next, Sunerion. Sunedrion. Sunedrion. Sunedrion means council or the Shaendrin. The word which means Shaendrin or council is Sunedrion. The next word we have is Sabbaton. Sabbaton. Sabbaton is translated Sabbath. Why we have Jerusalem. Jerusalem, that's the word which means what? Jerusalem. So there is also a Hebrew form which is feminine. And for the feminine, for Jerusalem, we have Jerusalem. Jerusalem. Jerusalem is from the Hebrew. So, and it is considered feminine. So We only try to note this so as for you to therefore know that when you have Jerusalem, it will go with the definite article, the feminine definite article. While Jerusalem will go with the neuter nouns definite article.
Thank you for participating in this class. Do you have questions? Therefore, drop them at the comment box. Definitely you receive response to them all. Thank you once again. God bless you.
Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, upsilon, phi, chi, psi, omega.